What's up guys, welcome back to another episode. In our last video, we explored App Studio. If you missed it, you'll find the link in the description or the card above. Go check it out. In this video, we are moving on to Dev Studio, the workspace you will use most as a professional Pega developer. Let's jump right in. Log into your Pega platform. If you land in App Studio by default, switch over to Dev Studio. While you can build key components of your application like case types, user interfaces, and data models in App Studio itself, Dev Studio is your go-to environment for more advanced tasks like background processes, system integrations, and application security. First, we will go over the items on the left, starting with case types. Just like in App Studio, you can create case types in Dev Studio as well. But here you get more advanced configuration options. As I mentioned in the last video, case types help you automate business processes like loan approvals and claims processing. Don't worry, we will dive deeper into case types in a later video. By the way, case types created in one studio, say Dev Studio, are automatically visible in the other, ensuring consistency across both studios. Let's move on to data types. Data objects are referred to as data types in Dev Studio. These two terms are used interchangeably in Pega. Just keep that in mind. Data types help you model your application data. They represent real-world entities like a customer or a product that have specific attributes or details. For example, a customer might have details like first name, last name, date of birth, email, and phone number. In Dev Studio, you can create and configure data types. For instance, you can define a data type for customers with the same details. I will talk more about data types in a later video. Just like with case types, any data type you create in one studio is automatically visible in the other, ensuring consistency across both studios. The next item is Records Explorer. An important thing to note about building applications in Dev Studio is that it involves working with different types of rules and data records. In simple terms, rules define your application's logic, whereas data records or data instances store the configuration and other details your application needs to run. Some commonly used rule types include data transform, activity, data page, flow action, and report definition. Commonly used data instances include operator ID, access group, work queue, dynamic system settings, and database table. Records Explorer organizes rules and data records into different categories. making it easier to find what you need. For example, the data model category includes data page, data transform, and property. The organization category comprises operator ID, work group, and work queue. The security category contains access control policy, access group, and access role name. Sysadmin consists of application settings, database table, and job scheduler. And technical covers activity, binary file, and function. When you click an individual item within a category, say activity, you will see a list of all activity records. You can then filter this list by activity name or something else to find a specific record. In short, Records Explorer helps you quickly find and access specific rules or data records in your application. Next up, App Explorer. Pega extensively uses classes, objects, and class inheritance. A Pega application includes different types of classes: work classes, data classes, and integration classes. App Explorer lets you view these classes in your application. It organizes them based on class inheritance, making navigation easy. You can even pin frequently used classes for quick access. Not only that, it also gives you a clear overview of the various rules defined within a specific class. For example, the loan approval class contains these data transform rules, property rules, and activity rules. Notice how these rules are organized into different categories within the class for easy access. App Explorer also lets you view a class's definition, its instances, and its inheritance chain. For instance, the loan approval class inherits from this work class, which in turn inherits from the alpha class, and so on until we reach base class at the root. Now let's go over the items in the header, starting with application menu, which lets you create a new application. We have already gone over these steps to create one in a previous video. You'll find the link in the description or the card above. Plus, the application menu also lets you switch between applications, a handy feature if you have access to more than one applications. Next up, the configure menu, which lets you do a whole lot of things. For example, you can import and export your application code for deployment, optimize performance install hot fixes, and review log files. Finally, let's check out the Create menu. It helps you create rules and data records for building your application. Just like Records Explorer, it organizes everything into different categories for easy navigation. That's it for now, but before I wind up, here's a quick reminder that older Pega platform versions like version 6 or version 7 only had a single development environment called Designer Studio, which evolved into Dev Studio in version 8. Plus, App Studio was introduced in version 8 as a low-code development environment for citizen developers and non-technical users. So if you ever find yourself on an older version, though that's rare these days, you'll see Designer Studio instead of Dev Studio, something you should be aware of. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on future videos. I'll see you in the next one.